Hello YouTube, I'm back. I know it's been a while. I've just been looking for some good stories, some good esoteric knowledge to share with you. I guess tonight this isn't really knowledge, it's just information. And actually, I saw something interesting today that said information is not knowledge, which is of course true. There's so much information on the web that you think just because the information doesn't mean it's like true or anything, or that it's the right thing to do. Like, I'm sure there are a lot of people who have information about the health benefits of the, I guess, carnivore diet or whatever, non-vegan diet, Mediterranean diet with omega-3s from fish. But I mean, that's not the whole story of these on a brand. The companies that are selling those items, they tell you this is the best source of calcium or whatever. But actually, with dairy and all animal products, they don't tell you that it also has a lot of sulfur, which the body needs to neutralize the sulfuric acid by releasing calcium from the bones. The same countries around the world with the highest dairy consumption have the highest rate of osteoporosis, so you're never getting the whole story. Usually not. Like omega-3s, there are a lot of other sources besides fish. Oh yeah, and I wanted to share with you guys that I am gluten-free now, and it's really not like I don't buy especially gluten-free snacks or cookies or whatever. Like, not the things you would normally eat on a standard American diet and just the gluten-free version, but I guess the things that are naturally gluten-free, fruits, vegetables. It's like I watched a video about why you shouldn't eat gluten, and everyone, the comments were like, "So what am I supposed to eat?" And then other comments were like, I love the comments that are like, "What am I supposed to eat?" Fruits and vegetables, real food. Yeah, I told my friend Akash, who's vegan, that I'm gluten-free vegan, and he said, "What? That's crazy that you're gluten-free." And no, not really. It's not hard once you educate yourself on the problems with these foods. You don't really view them as food. You just actually humans only started eating gluten like grains when they didn't have anything else. They didn't have fruits and vegetables. Um, so once you know what it does to the body, you don't want to eat it. The same with vegan. I'm sure people said, Akash told people like that, "I'm vegan," and people were like, "You're vegan? That's crazy." And no, it's really not that hard. I'm not dying from any deficiencies or anything. That's just the normal way humans eat. Um, I'm sure some people you would say, "I'm raw vegan," and like, "Oh my god, you're raw vegan? That's crazy." No, not really. It's not hard. You just have to have a lot of fruit, and that's. I mean, we are frugivore primates. That's our body's kind of meant for fruit. Um, and not the carcinogenic animal foods. Yeah, so just educate yourself and you start to change your perception because remember, you are the perceiver. Everything is filtered through this third eye. Yeah. So, as like Barbie said, uh, life is your creation. Whatever you imagine. So, what I wanted to share with you tonight was, one of the stories that's also retold by Essie Slosher. I know I've been reading a lot of her stuff, and well, this is from her Louisiana, or she has a book called Spooky South, I think, or Scary South, about the Southeast in the United States. This is from Louisiana. There's actually a Native American story of why opossum has a pouch. I know they have, like, I've heard the story of Native Americans tell why why uh fox has a why fox has a black mouth, and why opossum's tail is the way it is, and why eagle is, or why vulture is black. And I mean, all of these are just stories, so I guess not really true. Like, one of them said, vulture flew too close to the sun. He's trying to move the sun with his wings, so that's why he's black. And no, I don't believe that. Of course, that's not true, but stories. So this is why a possum has a pouch, and this is a story by the Coasadi tribe in Louisiana. So it starts out, one evening, a possum was playing in a field with her babies when Big Bat came swooping down and grabbed all of the little ones and carried them away. Opossum shouted and begged for Bat to bring her babies back to her, but he would not. Bat put the little opossums into a deep hole in the rock and watched over them there. Opossum walked around and around the forest, crying for her babies, when a wolf heard her wails. He came to her and asked what was wrong. Big Bat has taken my babies from me, and he will not give them back, she told him. I will get them for you, Wolf said, if you show me where they are. So Opossum showed Wolf the deep hole in the rock where Bat watched over her babies. Wolf bravely walked into the darkness. But a moment later, she heard him cursing, and then he came running back outside saying, I am sorry, but I cannot retrieve your babies. So Opossum kept walking around and around the forest, crying for her babies, when a rabbit heard her wails. He came to her and asked what was wrong. Big Bat has taken my babies from me, and he will not give them back, she told him. I will get them for you, Rabbit said, if you show me where they are. So Opossum showed Rabbit the deep hole in the rock where Bat watched over her babies. Rabbit boldly walked into the darkness, but a moment later she heard him cursing, and then he came running back outside saying, I am sorry that I cannot retrieve your babies. Opossum was frantic now. Brave Wolf and Bold Rabbit had been unable to retrieve her babies. She walked around and around the forest, crying hysterically for her babies, when Highland Terrapin heard her wails. He came to her and asked what was wrong. Big Bat has taken my babies from me, and he will not give them back, she told him. I will get them for you, Highland Terrapin said, if you show me where they are. Opossum showed Highland Terrapin the deep hole in the rock where Bat watched over her babies. Highland Terrapin carefully walked into the darkness. A moment later, she heard him cursing. Big Bat had thrown hot ashes down in the path in front of him, burning his large flat feet. But Highland Terrapin kept going in spite of the pain. He could see the little opossums huddled together a few paces away. They were crying for their mother. Highland Terrapin saw a Big Bat hovering above them, and he scolded Bat for stealing the babies from their mother. Highland Terrapin picked up the little opossums and carried them out of the deep, dark hole. Big Bat dove at him a few times, but he kept bouncing off the Terrapin's hard shell before he could reach the babies. Finally, Bat gave up and flew away. Highland Terrapin cut a hole in the belly of the happy opossum mama and placed her babies inside it. You keep your babies in there until they stop nursing, he told her. When they no longer need milk or to drink, When they no longer need milk to drink, you can let them out. From that day onward, opossum mamas have carried their little babies in a pouch until they are old enough to eat on their own. That's a little, I mean, you do kind of have to wonder, why is there only one marsupial in North America? It's like, all the other marsupials are, like, Australia and New Zealand. But we're, yeah, so Helen Terrapin kept going in spite of the pain. That reminded me of how today when I was walking up the, like, field / hill, the hill near my house, right now I kind of messed up my knee. It's really, I don't know, whenever I put pressure on it, it hurts. So I had to keep walking up in spite of the pain. And also, I was barefoot, and that field has a lot of, like, stickery, grassy stuff that's not something you wouldn't walk on, but I toughen up. I think, like, Native Americans only had to walk on barefoot, so I should be as strong as people from thousands of years ago. Okay, there's one more story, also from Louisiana, New Orleans. This one's called Jean Sot Goes Fishing. And it's, a Creole tall tale, or a, Cajun tale. Jean Sot was sitting gloomily on the dock of the marina, casting a fishing line into the bayou, when his friend, Boudreaux, walked by. "Why are you so gloomy, mon ami?" Boudreaux asked his friend. "Oh, Boudreaux, I had a terrible dream," Jean Sot said, bathing the tip of his fishing pole for emphasis. "What was your dream?" asked Boudreaux sympathetically. "I dreamt I stepped on a rotten board and a huge nail went right through my foot," Jean Sot said. "The wound got infected and the doctor had to take out my foot with a great big saw." "That is a terrible dream," Boudreaux said. "From now on, you should sleep with your boots on." "I never thought of that," said Jean Sot. "Thanks, mon ami. I will take your advice." Boudreaux said, "But Jean Sot, why are you fishing on the dock? Why don't you go out in your new boat?" "I can't go out in my new boat," Jean Sot said. "It sank." "What do you mean it sank?" asked Boudreaux. "I was paddling too close to an alligator nest, and the mama gator, she took a bite out of the hull," Jean Sot said gloomily. "If I hadn't hit her with the oar, that mama gator would have gotten me too." "That's too bad," said Boudreaux. "Why not come fishing with me today?" "I'm renting a fishing boat." Jean Sot grinned. "Merci, mon ami. Gladly, I will come." I guess it would have been better if I had a French accent. Boudreaux and Jean Sot drove the rented boat deep into the bayou. They had a lucky day. They caught big fish and small fish. They caught bass and crappie and catfish. I mean, it says crappie. Is that type of fish? I don't know. If you know, put it in the comments. They caught crappie and catfish and crawfish. They caught poggies and redfish and freshwater eels. They even caught a baby alligator, but Boudreaux threw him back into the lily pads before the mama gator came after Jean Sot again. Sundown came too quickly for the avid fishermen. As they prepared to leave, Boudreaux said, "Jean Sot, you brought me good luck today. Let's come back here tomorrow and catch us some more fish." "I don't know, Boudreaux," Jean Sot said. This cove looks just like all the other coves in the bayou. How are we gonna find it again? We'll find it. Don't you worry, said Boudreaux. I put a big X on the bottom of the boat to mark this fishing spot. You're a smart man, Boudreaux, Jeanne-Sot said admiringly. But what will we do if the marina rents us a different boat? Don't worry, Jeanne-Sot. I will tell the manager that we need to rent the same boat tomorrow, said Boudreaux. That was supposed to be a... I guess that's not really a scary story. They got good fish. Oh, that tall tale. These weren't scary stories. They were just folk tales. And I guess the website I was on did say just United States folk tales, but it was from the book Spooky South, so I thought that woman only retold the stories like scary stories, but okay, what's really scary, the true thing I read today in my environmental textbook, that New Orleans is sinking or subsiding by, I think, a rate of 6 millimeters a year because it was built on unfounded ground, like sinkholes. And at the same time, the sea level, like it's coastal, New Orleans is rising, so we're gonna lose so much culture. New Orleans was an awesome place. Good thing I've been there, but the voodoo, and I love that Mary Laveau. Bye. Hope you have a good night. Sweet dreams. Yeah, remember, you're not your body. You're the energy controlling your body. You just use bodies as tools in this world. We're not human beings having spiritual experiences. We're spiritual beings having human ones. Bye.